So CES is over, I'm back home in Texas, but I still have a few more videos for you guys, so make sure you definitely stay subscribed. In this one, I got to check out something that not even MKBHD or Jonathan Morrison were able to check out. A fingerprint sensor inside of a display. Now, disclaimer here, the focus is not great. I was alone when I was filming this in the Synaptics booth, so sometimes it gets out of focus, but I decided it's still a really cool piece of tech and I really wanted to show it to you guys, so here it is. Hi, I'm here at CES 2018 at the Synaptics booth checking out an under-display fingerprint sensor made by Synaptics in partnership with Vivo. So could you tell me a little bit about how this scanner works?
Absolutely. Thanks for coming. So this is an optical fingerprint sensor. It's a Clear ID optical fingerprint sensor in display. So we put the fingerprint in the display because of the trend toward infinity displays where the bezels are disappearing. So where do you put the fingerprint? We found that users prefer it on the front of the phone instead of the back of the phone. So the only solution is to put it in the display itself. And in order to do that with the secondary trend towards OLED panels, it requires an optical fingerprint sensor. So capacitive won't work because the glass is too thick. So optical can go up over 1.5 millimeters. So what we've done here is we've partnered with Vivo. They're one of the top 5 smartphone brands in the world, and to develop a smartphone that has optical fingerprint sensor inside. So this is Clear ID, and it is mounted underneath the OLED panel within the phone. And the OLED actually lights the fingerprint, and I can demonstrate that for you by touching the fingerprint. And it's very fast, it's very convenient, and it's very secure.
So because it uses the light of the screen, does that mean that the screen has to be on at all times, or at least when using the fingerprint sensor?
No, it does not. As you can see, this is an Android smartphone, and right now it's in a low power mode, and it's showing you where to place your finger, like this.
Yeah, so it's only lighting up a specific portion of the screen for where you need to put your finger?
That's correct. It lights the area where the sensor is itself within the display. Now, the fingerprint sensor could be mounted anywhere in the display, but our usability team makes very specific suggestions to the OEMs on where to place it for convenience. And in this case, it's where a traditional capacitive fingerprint button would be, but this time it's just in the display itself. I think what you'll see next year as phones develop with this technology is the remaining bezel at the bottom of the phone will disappear, because Synaptics is also a touch and display company. We develop the display drivers and the touch controllers for smartphones, and we have newer technology on that where the chip is on a flex piece of film and it will wrap underneath the smartphone. So that way there will be no more reason to have a bezel on the bottom. That gets us to 3 sides of infinity display, and the fourth and final would be figuring out a way to manage the selfie camera on the front of the. So we'll leave that to the camera manufacturers to come up with that.
Now, compared to a traditional capacitive fingerprint scanner, can you speak to the security of the new optical one?
Yes. So our optical fingerprint scanner, it carries the same entry point technology as our capacitive ones do. So we have Synaptics has its own matcher. It has its own anti-spoof technology, and it has its own secure link transfer to match the templates on the host. So it's very safe, just like our capacitive fingerprint sensors are.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. It was a pleasure, and hopefully we'll see more of this in the years to come.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So it'll be interesting to see if these under-display fingerprint sensors actually come to market in 2018 in any big phones. But that's all for now, and again, I'm sorry for the focus, but I still think it's a really cool piece of tech. Don't forget to subscribe so you see all my CES 2018 coverage and all my videos afterwards. Leave a like if you like this video, leave a comment telling me what you think about this technology, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.